So I've pretty much got her fairly smoothed out with the X-Acto knife on like where her panty line is and everything along the back area. I mean, obviously, like I still have to smooth it out with like the finer grade sandpaper and everything. And I started to kind of chisel away at some of the seams. Let me see, here we go. So you can compare, see this is the leg that I haven't, I don't know how well the seam is showing up on the camera, but the seam down the middle of the leg, you can see it's still there and everything. But on this side, I've actually kind of smoothed it out a little more so it looks more like a smooth surface. And then I'll go back and take the acetone and kind of smooth down the leg, and that'll help a little bit get rid of that seam a little more. The really good part that you can see really well, I think, again, I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera, but this is the side I haven't done yet. You can still see kind of the ugly factory seam where they joined the two pieces together. But then on this side, you can see how much smoother that side of her body looks. And again, I mean, you can still see like the rough patches, and obviously it's not as shiny as the other parts of her that I haven't chiseled away at yet, but I think it looks a lot better. I think the dolls look a lot better when you try to sand away the seams rather than having the big ugly factory seams. And some of them have like really bad seams. Like, I mean, this is pretty rough looking. I mean, you can actually put your fingernail across it and it actually catches on the seam. And on this side, no catching. So, and like once you actually smooth this out with like a finer grade sandpaper and the acetone, it should look a lot better. Hopefully, again, just a beginner. So, but I'm pretty thrilled with how this is turning out. It's really just a matter of, I'll show you what I've been doing on the other side. You just kind of start at either the top or the bottom of it, somewhere where the seams meet, and then you just kind of just very gently and patiently chisel away. I know that's probably like an awful noise, but you can already see. And you do get like a lot of buildup of the dust and stuff. So if you have like a sensitive respiratory system, or if you're worried about, you know, sucking in any of these little pieces, I would suggest wearing a mask. Go up in here maybe where it's... So you can already see how that's really starting to smooth it out. And I still have to go at it for a while. This is not a short process, but, and like I said, I know I've been trying to show you the full process in a lot of my videos, but I can really see why people edit their stuff down now. It's really hard to do it here, like away from myself. Like I said earlier, I've been kind of having to hold her like really up close, like almost to like where my collarbone is, on my body, and like right above my chest and right in between my chest and my collarbone, to really see what I'm doing and to really get a good grip on her, to hold her still enough to you know, to do this. So it's kind of something hard to really show without maybe someone like standing over you and like filming over your shoulder or something. But yeah, so don't be intimidated by it. It's actually super easy. Again, if you're a little kid, do not do this without a parent's or you know, adult permission or supervision. It's not something to play around with. I haven't cut myself yet, knock on wood or plastic, whatever I've got around. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't want anyone to get hurt or anything. I want you all to have fun with this and not have any painful consequences. So, also, there are times where, like, when you're trying to do it in tight quarters, where you probably will, let me see if I can find an area. Yeah, like in here in her legs, I've kind of like chapped at her a little bit just because I've been trying to, you know, kind of whittle away at her panties and stuff. But is working really well. I'm getting a lot off with just a little X-Acto knife, so I'm trying to save myself as much time and effort in the sanding process as possible. So I'm going to keep going, and I will show you an updated video a little while later.